Alright guys, I'm back for the news today, and sorry, haven't been streaming the last couple days. I'll get back to it eventually. I was testing my PlayStation because I haven't really streamed or anything on there because I was thinking about streaming some PlayStation games at some point in the future, so that's why I was doing that the other day. Anyways, let's get into today's news. We had the Xbox Bethesda showcase the other day, and I like to throw things all at once in a video, so Forza Motorsports revealed releasing on 2023. They had the new Forza Motorsports, and just called Forza Motorsports as in a reboot. So Microsoft's Turn 10 Studios has revealed Forza Motorsports. That's right, there's no number attached to its entry in the franchise, with a beautiful trailer. I actually like it looked really good, actually, the graphics. Turn 10's latest motorsports game will hit Xbox Series X, Xbox One, and PC in spring for next year. The studio calls it the most technologically advanced racing game ever made. To highlight these technological advances, the team showcased Maple Valley in a fan-favorite track alongside news. The game will have a dynamic day and night cycle, at a first for the motorsports series. So, speaking of Forza Horizon 5, Forza Horizon 5 Hot Wheels expansion coming this July. And I'm pretty sure every single freaking Forza Horizon game in the last 3 games, 4 and 3, also had Hot Wheels expansions, if I remember correctly. So I guess they're just basing it off that trend. The first expansion for Forza Horizon 5 is another crossover with Hot Wheels, and it's out on July 19th. Following a recent leak, the Xbox Showcase confirmed the details of the first expansion for Forza Horizon 5, which launches on July 19th. It should be no surprise that one of the most popular expansions from Forza Horizon 3 is making a return. And as I said, it was in Forza Horizon 4 too, so I guess they're just continuing with old trends, I guess. Hot Wheels expansion turns the already ridiculous racing in Forza Horizon 5 and dials it up to 11. Orange plastic loops winding around the game's active volcanoes and frigid wastelands. There's a whole host of new tracks to get familiar with. The trailer shows off surface types, including anti-gravity tiles and boost sledding. Horizon's racers get even more varied as it blends in different race types with new track properties. So you got Hot Wheels coming back, and you got this new Squanch Games reveals High on Life, a first-person shooter from Justin Roiland, made by basically the same guy that did the Rick and Morty TV series. And this was like wild. It was wild looking, and aliens and everything. And Squanch Games has announced on High on Life a new first-person shooter from the mind of Rick and Morty and creator Justin Roiland. Squanch Games revealed High on Life Xbox game showcase, and the first trailer for the highlights talking guns, alien cartels, and plenty of Roiland-style humor. It's appropriately poppy and colorful too, and it looks like a great time. Plus, we don't have to wait long to play it because Xbox Series X, S, One, and PC via Steam and Epic Store later this year. So it's coming out in 2022 from the sounds of it. Hideo Kojima and Xbox team up. Game creator Hideo Kojima Productions joined an Xbox Game Showcase presentation today for a quick but impactful announcement. He and his team are working on a new project in partnership with Xbox. Unfortunately, he chose to share next to nothing about what the project will be beyond sharing that. It is a game I have always wanted to make. Okay. And if you guys don't know anything about, so right here, Kojima Productions makes it clear it still has very good partnership with PlayStation after Xbox announcement. So they thought that was relevant enough to actually mention. So they've been working with Kojima's been working with PlayStation for a long time, PlayStation partner. It goes to show you that companies are getting more and more okay with working with their other competition because it's all going streaming here soon. So they're not really all that concerned with companies working across the aisle because streaming services. They're more trying to become more open with a lot of the platforms and stuff like that, so you're going to see a lot more of this kind of stuff, to be honest with you. Kojima Productions has made it clear that it still has a good relationship with PlayStation despite announcing an Xbox exclusive game. Hideo Kojima revealed his studio would be making a completely new game that no one has ever experienced or seen before. At the Xbox Bethesda game showcase on June 12th, causing some to question the studio's ties to PlayStation. Yeah, I don't think you'll have to worry about that, to be honest with you. It's funny. Like, I don't know what Halo's doing anymore. Halo's Pelican dropship coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator. They didn't mention anything about Halo, although there was a thing on Season 3 on Xbox on the Xbox Twitter. I posted a thing on Twitter with all the games showcased, and it was like thinking on Halo Season 3 that was in the list. But they didn't show anything on Halo on there, so the only thing they showed was this, and I was like, when their priorities straight. At least show something you have in an upcoming update or something. It didn't make any sense to me. And for good reason, other people didn't like it either. An aircraft from Halo, so specifically the Pelican, is coming to the Microsoft Flight Simulator, was announced during today's Xbox Bethesda game showcase. Yeah, I got a lot of articles today, guys, so I'm just going through them. I'm not going to read every single bit of them, because I got so many today, but basically the important bits. The free add-on is available today, and a short glimpse at it during the showcase even showed the Pelican in space. And as I said, why they did this, I have no idea. Minecraft Legends, an action strategy game coming in 2023 to Xbox and PC. If you guys are into Minecraft, or I used to be, not really anymore. A Microsoft real-time strategy game titled Minecraft Legends was officially announced during the Xbox and Bethesda showcase, further expanding a universe that already included narrative adventure and dungeon-crawling spin-offs. So, yeah, more Minecraft for you guys, Minecraft people out there. Ark 2 sounds like a very different game to the original Ark Survival Evolved. Yeah, and they were talking about this. The original Ark Survival Evolved, I played it. It was like an open world, kind of like Minecraft kind of thing. But like this one's supposed to be like a straight up RPG or something, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on this. I'm basing it on from what I can understand from information I've had in my mind for a while now, that I've known about for a while. But Ark 2 will be a third-person game with Souls-like melee combat and a whole AI enemy force to fight against in PvE. In other words, it sounds pretty different to the original Ark Survival Evolved. I think I was pretty much wrong on that, but basically it's a completely different game. It doesn't really make much of a difference. PvE. It's like an open world battle. What? After the game got a new trailer, it was more of a survival game in the first one, if I were to put it into words. You just survive, that's it. After the game got a new trailer at the Xbox Bethesda Summer Showcase, English, Developer Studio, sorry, that was my cat in the background, probably trying to climb something. Developer Studio Wildcard sent a press release explaining a number of newly announced features, and it included some surprising details. The biggest is that the game swaps the original first-person perspective for third-person, promising advanced character transversal mechanics, including mantling, free climbing, and parkour, sliding, and swinging. Yeah, I just got my cat neutered, and he's a male, and you would think he'd lose some of that testosterone, but no, he's still climbing the closets and stuff like that, hence the noise in the background. I might just decide to leave this in the video because I thought it was pretty funny. 3 Persona games coming to Xbox Game Pass. Oh, whoops. Persona 5, 4, and 3 portable coming to Xbox Game Pass, basically on PC and Xbox. So if you guys are into Persona, just a quick overview here. There you go. I might decide to try one out when they come out, but I've never played a Persona game before. I've watched one of the anime, but that's about it. Redfall gameplay trailer reiterates that Layla is the coolest character to play. So, okay. So, Redfall, one of the Bethesda titles that's coming, is, from what I can understand, takes place in, I think, Massachusetts, they said in the trailer, and it also had, like, you're basically killing vampires in it, so, leave the article in the description, but I don't feel like reading all this, but there's a lot of games that were announced yesterday, or reiterated, and I wouldn't really say announced in this case. And the big enchilada of the group, Starfield footage shows off massive scale with over 1,000 planets and ability to build your own spaceships. Then they also had most extensive character creation mode, and like they had a bunch of stuff like that. They showed the space combat. Like my worry with this game was initially how is the it's supposed to be Starfield, so you know how is the space travel and stuff like that. I really am. They didn't show anything on it. I'm really curious about the interstellar part of it. I wonder if they're gonna pull a No Man's Sky and just have like a warp drive thing, and you get to travel to different systems like that. I would imagine that's the best way they could implement that, but I'm wondering how they're gonna do that. The interstellar aspect of it, they can't just like. I wonder how they really did all these plans, because if you guys don't know, No Man's Sky, if you've never played it, all the planets are auto-generated. It doesn't look like that's the case with most of them in this one, because you got the customized cities, special cities in the game, you know, like, you know what I mean, Atlantica and them. So I'm really wondering how they did, like, because 1,000 planets? How'd you do that as a company? That really makes me wonder. So I'm wondering if some of them are auto-generated based on some algorithm that they have or something, or I don't know. You get what I mean, because that's what they did in No Man's Sky. Although No Man's Sky is made more by an indie company, and this is a big AAA developer. But you get what I mean. It's kind of hard for a company to do something like that, even if they have all the talent in the world. So I'm really wondering how that worked. And they also had like a harvesting system, kind of like they had in No Man's Sky. I saw like a glimpse of it in the trailer, so there's that too. So looks like they stole some aspects from other games, which it doesn't really bug me as much. I mean, Call of Duty is coming with a map editor, so you know they basically are just copying stuff off of Halo and other. I'm sure they have other things that they're adding that are from other titles. Oh, missed him. My Xbox in the background. Anyways, tell me what you guys think. I actually am looking forward to this game. I don't know if I'm going to buy it day one, but I'm definitely going to play it on Game Pass. I'm kind of low on money, so Lord only knows how, financially speaking, where I'll be in a year from now. Tell me what you guys think. This looks interesting, really interesting. Fallout 76 Expansion Expeditions. The pit and hits PC and consoles this fall, so the Expedition expansion. People are saying on the public test server, I was watching Juice had the one day, and he was saying it wasn't all that it's cracked up to be. I don't know. It's for you guys' interpretation. But you finally be able to travel outside Appalachia, so you know. Pete Hines took to the stage at today's Xbox showcase to introduce a bevy of Bethesda projects, among looks like Elder Scrolls Online recap, Redfall, blah blah blah. You guys get it. I mentioned them through this title. I think Elder Scrolls was the only one I didn't mention. They had the High Isle expansion that they showed off, which I'm not really all that into, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. As always, sources used in the video will be in the description below. Drop me a like and subscribe. If you like my videos, please ring the bell. I greatly appreciate it. Any news I don't get here, I'll post on my Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next video.